What up, guys? This is Versus Z, and my desk is a mess right now. This is going to be a different update, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to talk about my packages. I mean, you guys know. I think in my last update, I pretty much covered what's coming to me. There's not much, so I mean, it's the same thing. I don't think until next week I'm getting another shipment, and it's going to be Kiwami Tamashi Faiz and Hibiki. So there you go. That's about it. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna talk about my recent review of the clear set review, uh, and a whole lot of emphasis on Gundam modeling. But anyway, um, yeah, I actually cannot wait to show you guys a review of this. I really can't get over how awesome this figure is. It's really cool. But anyway, we're gonna talk about. Okay, so I guess I'll start by talking about the review. And I gotta say, I wasn't really too. I'm just gonna walk over here just to kind of show you guys something, just some stuff, so I don't bore you guys with my conversation. But I wasn't too fully satisfied with the review, and that's mostly because of one major thing. I think it just took too long. Um, and I'm not saying that it was a bad review. I'm just saying that I think, and I'd have to agree with a couple of you out there who pointed it out, that I think the lengthy videos do kind of take away from, it takes away from being a great review or a great video, and I completely understand where you're coming from. I have, I'm guilty as charged. Yes, I think from now on I'm gonna stick to my under 11-minute videos, whether I do, and don't ask me why XE and O Gundam are laying like that. It's just I couldn't find their stand. But yeah, I'm gonna try and stick to doing my reviews, whether they're multiple parts or not. Well, if I do multiple parts, I'm gonna try and stick to each part being under 10 or 11 minutes like they used to be, and just go back to my um, previous format of reviews. Because I actually looked back on the even the recent one, the one that came before, um, the one that came before these Gundam reviews, like the Revoltex. Even those reviews seem to be a lot better. I'm pretty sure you guys agree with me, and that's because they were shorter. At the same time, it was informative. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to that. And I think that's pretty much it as far as reviews go. Oh, walk back this way. I'm actually going to hold off on reviewing the Reborn's Gundam until an appropriate time. When that time comes, you guys will know, because he will be the one I'll review. So just for those of you who are waiting on my review for this guy, just hold on for that. I think I'm gonna actually, as far as next things to do. As you can see here, I've been working on the model kit, and it's the Freedom, so take some time to show you guys what I've been doing. So right here's my little review spot. It's a backdrop and a desk. You guys remember this from like last or 2 years ago or something. So here's some of the parts that I've actually completed. I'm gonna start by showing you the chest. It's gonna be a little difficult because I'm doing it with one hand, but actually, this is gonna be like a sight for sore eyes, and it's having trouble focusing here. Let me just take some time a little bit. Here we go. So I've taken some gold and the plate silver, and I applied some details here and there. So like you can see right there, some pistons, some molded pistons, and then the Vulcans. I went ahead and highlighted those as well. Panel line with the black, and looks real nice. I actually like this shade of blue. It's one of my favorite shades of blue. Also, here's the inner frame for the torso. Also took the silver plate marker and highlighted there as well. Even right there, just for a little bit of added detail for when I actually open up the cockpit, and you'll be able to see some what would be like metallic detail. The reason why I chose to do silver here on the vents is because if you guys can recall back to my ashtray frame reviews, you recall that their vents on the chest were actually done the same way. So I felt like if I continued on with that, it would show a continuity between my Seed and Seed Destiny model kits. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but to kind of show you that these model kits have some kind of relationship, and or have some kind of connection, and that's that they're all from the same series. So I feel like if I get more master grades, or even just model kits in general from Seed and Destiny, and they have molded chest vents like so, and they are separate pieces, or at least pieces that I can actually work on, then I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I actually like the effect of that. So expect the same out of Strike Noir, because I think it's the only other Seed Mastery or Seed Destiny Mastery that I have as of now. So yeah, that's coming together. The rest of the pieces are just other pieces. All the arms. Here's the shoulder pieces. Here's a completed arm. So I'm going to do the exact same thing I did with Exia's reviews. I'm going to review the inner frame first, or if there is an inner frame. So I'm going to review the inner frame first, half of which will be inner frame, half of which won't. I'm going to do the same thing here. So here's a completed arm. The other arm isn't complete. I'm going to leave it that way. I went ahead and actually took some time and highlighted some pieces to give it the illusion that there's some mechanical detail going on in there. If you can make that out, so it kind of looks like pistons or hydraulics. So yeah, well, this is the full arm. Let me show you the arm that isn't all armored up. So here's that one arm, and you can see the silver right there in the elbow joint. Let me just fold it up, and there you go. Make it out right there. And then right here, I thought this was a cool thing right here. I did silver and then led it up to gold, because what I was thinking about was I don't know if you guys remember seeing Terminator 2. His arm, you know, it had those chips and everything in it, all these little servos and little gears, and the arm wasn't entirely silver. I could point out some, not point out, but I could make out a little bit of gold or copper here and there. So that's where I kind of got the idea from. Right there. So yep, that is all for the master grade Freedom. It's coming together real nice, and it's definitely a huge makeup for those guys up there. And yeah, I really feel like it's like I went from bad to good. So yeah, just a little preview of what I'm working on. I'm not gonna do like a build video or anything like that. Just gonna focus on just building it before Rider Fest, which does start in August. My Predators. I'm still looking for the new movie figures. Having a hard time finding them. I was hoping Toys R Us would have them, but nope. And I'm pretty sure the city has. If I go to San Francisco, they're gonna have them, but I haven't been out there in a while. And it costs like $5 or $6 to get out there to cross the bridge, and like nowadays. So yeah, oh yeah, facilitators or staff for Rider Fest. Did you guys get my last Hughes message? Let me know if you didn't, because nobody replied to it. Either that or you were just too intimidated to read all of it. But let me know if you got it or not, because there's some really important stuff in there that I need you guys to know. It has a lot to do with the schedule and how the weeks should be planned out. But anyway, that's it for the update. I'm gonna try and get back to my I'm gonna try and work on not improving, but I guess revisiting an old format of reviewing. So and then other than that, I'm just working on Master Grade Freedom. Probably gonna work on maybe Strike Noir next, or probably Gundam X or Unicorn Destroy mode, since episode 2 is coming out real soon. So yep, that's about it. Catch you guys later.